just get into it.
Here's something I found on the web. According to Hotels.com.
Alexa, be quiet.
I don't need distractions, I don't need the fun. I just want the one that's been here since the day one.
Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It has been a long 2 weeks and I have missed you guys. I really have. I'm just gonna jump right into it and let you know what's been going on. Today's video is gonna be short, sweet, and to the point because I feel like we kind of already went over all the meat and potatoes. Potatoes? What is a potato? I feel like we already went over the meat and the potatoes the first time that we came through this. So, as you guys know, I was walking my pathway to get my VSG surgery, and then out of nowhere, I get my COVID test 3 days before my surgery date, and that sucker came back positive. Yeah. I'm still processing it. It has been, let me see. I think it's been almost 3 weeks since that positive came back, and I still have not accepted it because that's not what God told me He had for my life. But we're here, we're thriving, we're flourishing, we're getting past all that. But listen, everything happens for a reason. I'm trusting in God's perfect timing. We're here now and we're just going to move forward. So the last time that I talked to you guys, I was let down. Like, I don't know any other way to say it except that I was let down. My COVID test came back positive, which put a hard pause on my whole surgery process. And I told you guys I'd let you know once I knew something. And well, first of all, let me apologize for not letting y'all know what I found out. But to be honest, I was just like really, really hurt and I needed to process everything. Because it was a lot. It was too much for me. But my COVID test came back positive on Saturday, the oh Lord, Saturday the 22nd, and I think I dropped the video for you guys that Sunday. So yes, I was letting you guys know that on Monday I was gonna, you know, follow up with my surgeon's office and see what the next steps were. Well, to my surprise, you know, generally anything having to do with a COVID positive, you're hearing a 14-day window. Honey, y'all, sisters, friends, when that lady called me and was like, yeah, so call us back after 30 days to reschedule your surgery. 30 days. Like, I know, like, what's a month in the overall process of like getting to this point, but you guys, 30 days is a long time. That is a long time after like being so excited and just like being so close to the finish line and then having the rug pulled from under your feet like that. That was a lot for me. It was a lot. It was a lot. Let me not be dramatic. But yeah, so I had to process that and I was like disgusted. Like, I don't know any other way to say I was disgusted. So I apologize that I've been quiet these last 3 weeks, but I have not been on my best behavior. I'm not even gonna lie. That first week, and mind you, this all happened after I successfully completed my 2-week liquid diet. Like, I hadn't had any food for 2 weeks. So I don't want to trigger anybody or send anybody off the deep end, but just know that that first week I went off the deep end because I was all in my feels and there were no holds barred. And we're going to leave it at that, okay? Use your imagination. But the second week I was like, okay, let me start kind of, you know, getting my life together and not acting a fool. And in my head, I had already decided that after 2 weeks, I was gonna call my surgeon's office to get the okay to go back on the liquid diet. But anywho, let me back up a little bit because I'm getting ahead of myself. So the reason why they said I had to wait the 30 days was, you know, they just wanted to make sure that my immune system fully recovered from having COVID. And in hindsight, looking at it, I get it. Even though I didn't have symptoms the way some people do, there are people out there that COVID is life-threatening. There are people out there that end up on ventilators. There are people that go into the hospital and never make it back out. So I do understand that I couldn't get special treatment. Like, I had to be treated the same as everyone else. And again, I didn't want to put anyone at risk. So after I calmed down and I ate my emotions, you know, I was like, okay, 30 days until I can have surgery again. After 2 weeks, I'm gonna call the surgeon's office and see if I can go ahead and go on a liquid diet, whatever. So fast forward past my shenanigans, because we're not here for that. Like, let me just update y'all. So I lost 10 pounds on the 2-week liquid diet. In these last 3 weeks, I will be honest, I have gained 4 of those 10 pounds back. Well, actually, I don't know. I might be doing better because the last couple days I've been really, really good, but I haven't gotten on the scale. Let me not get ahead of myself some more. So anywho, so this past Monday, which would be the 7th, February 7th, I did reach out to the surgery coordinator. I sent her a message in my chart, and I was just like, hey, you know, I still don't have any symptoms. I feel fine. I feel great. If possible, can I get on the calendar for the week of the 21st? And reason being, you guys, like, not that I'm trying to rush the process, but my mom is flying in from Texas to help with my recovery, and, you know, my husband and kids and everything. So it's going to be really nice to just have that extra time and that extra help. So, you know, I just wanted to coordinate because, y'all, flying across country at the last minute, like, those tickets aren't cheap. So we were trying to coordinate ahead of time. That way, you know, she can get a good deal and all that. Mind you, she already had to cancel her other flight because COVID. But anywho, I feel like I'm really rambly today. Y'all, am I rambly today? Welcome to the real Precious McDowell. I am rambly as... I was about to say something, but my dad watches my channel, so let me watch my mouth. Hi, Dad. Anywho, so yeah, that was on Monday, and then I waited all day thinking like, okay, she's gonna get back to me, because normally they've been really good about communication. Well, several hours later, I get a message back, not from the scheduler, but from another nurse, and he's like, hey, got your message, I'm gonna pass it over to her, and then she'll get back to you. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So Monday comes and goes, nothing. Tuesday morning, I was like, okay, well, since she's not checking her messages, maybe I need to give her a call. So I called, didn't get an answer, so I left a message on the machine, and Tuesday comes and goes, nothing, you guys, absolutely nothing. Zip, zero, silencio, like no response. So now I'm frustrated because remember, patience is not my strong suit. And yes, God is working on me. He is helping me to be a more patient person and all that jazz. But at this point, it's been 48 hours. Sis, where you at? Talk to me. Tell me something. So Wednesday comes and I didn't make any attempt or anything like that. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it in God's hands, and whatever happens, happens. So here's what ended up happening. I actually got to talk to my surgeon, and she was just checking on me like, hey, Precious, you know, how are you? How are your symptoms? You feeling good? You feeling all right? And I'm like, you know, I feel great. I never really developed any symptoms, and how funny that I get to talk to you today, because I actually have been reaching out to the scheduler to see if I can get back on the schedule. And she's like, oh, you're not back on the schedule? I was like, no, I'm not on the schedule yet, which, you know, I understand. And she was like, well, if you're fine, I don't have any issues with you getting back on the schedule. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna send her a message, and I just hear typey type, type, type. And I'm like, oh, I got really excited. Like, yes, this is great. So my surgeon reached out to the scheduler to tell her it was okay for me to get back on the schedule. And after we got off the line, I thought to myself, I kind of just went over her head, which I didn't mean to go over her head because I didn't reach out to my surgeon. My surgeon actually reached out to me. But anyway, long story short, later on that day, the scheduler gave me a call, and y'all, I feel like there's a little bit of pettiness that was going on. I don't know, but she was just like, okay, so I'm looking at the schedule and I'm sorry, the week that you were asking me about, we don't have that available, but you can do the next week. So I was like, oh, okay, well, no problem. I'm just happy to be back on the schedule. So you guys, my new date is February the 28th. And I can't believe that I just took like 10 minutes of your time to get to that. Which by the time I edit this, maybe it won't be 10 minutes. I don't know. I'm rambly today. Anyway, so yeah, my new date is February 28th. I am very, very excited. I cannot wait. My liquid diet starts tomorrow, which tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So yeah, there won't be any Valentine's date for me and the hubby. We'll be in here sipping protein shakes. He said he was gonna do it with me in solidarity, but I don't think he will, considering that right now he's at the grocery store to get food for his meal prep, which, why do you need to meal prep if you're doing a liquid diet with your wife? But it's okay. It's okay. This is my path, my journey. Not even mad. I'm just really happy to have a new date. And yeah, so now everything that I put in a previous video about, you know, doing this liquid diet, I get to do it all over again. So I'm really excited about that. Not really. I'm not at all excited about this 2-week liquid diet, but I just hope that it goes as quickly as the first one did. I do not have to get COVID tested again, so COVID can't get in the way of my date this time. And yeah, I'm just really excited. So the next video, you guys, is gonna be after the liquid diet. So I don't see the point in me doing a whole second liquid diet video because I don't plan to do anything differently. I'm still gonna be drinking my Herbalife, still gonna be having my broth. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So my next video will be at the end of the 2-week diet, and I think it's going to be a kind of a fun video because my mom will be getting here and we're going to spend the weekend together before going into the hospital on Monday for surgery. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to my rambly video today. I know I'll get it together one day, but today is not that day. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of the community. If you are not already a part of my community, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading. As we actually have surgery, I will be uploading more and more videos. There won't be such a gap. There won't be such a gap between my videos because I'll have more content to upload. I kind of don't like uploading content that is just like filling in spaces. I like to give you guys content when I have something to talk about. So yeah, along with VSG, of course, you can expect to see more travel videos. It's starting to get warm here in North Carolina. Kind of. We're moving towards preparation for warmer weather, which, as you guys know from previous videos, you can check out my travel playlist. Me and the family, we love to pack up the car and get gone for the weekend and go do fun things. So we're getting close to that season. Just a lot. I'm excited to just continue to build this community, build friendships, build relationships with you guys. Like, I have some really close sister girls already. Shout out to you two for bringing us together. And that's it. I don't have anything else to say. I'm talking y'all head off for no reason, and I don't even know why. So I'll see you guys in the next video.
I don't need distractions, I don't need the fun. I just want the one that's been here since the day one. I don't buy the cheap pills, I just get the fun that I got with the one.